quick check of the teams for first games in this tournament. New Zealand's lineup for Nightingale, Whare, Hiku, Martin in the backs, and Taylor and Bromwich in the forwards. Fanua Blake debuts off the interchange. And Scotland's team will be steered once again by captain Danny Brough in his 23rd test. There's Nip and Guile on the wings from Tierney and Russell, and up front, Luke Douglas and Ben Kavanagh will lead the charge.
Good luck, boys.
The 2017 Rugby League World Cup underway here in Christchurch. And it's going to be Scotland with their hands on the ball for the first play.
Thanks, Marty.
It's the 9 today to Powell. Oh, here's a try. Here is a try, and it's Kenny Bromwich who's over to score the try, his first in a Kiwis jersey. And it's 9 minutes in, and New Zealand lead in this game.
Good start for Kenny Bromwich. Denied an opportunity last week, courtesy of a groin injury. Said if it was played on Sunday, he would have been able to play. Starts his campaign here with a nice try and a nice line. Good tip on from Marty Tapau. Front row is tipping the football on is perfect.
New Zealand lead 4-0.
So the Kiwis, wasn't great off the boot, but got that. A little bit nervous kicking into a breeze.
Made a strong start as Taylor plays the ball quickly. Martin. Oh, here comes another try, and it's Jason Nightingale who goes in to score his 18th try for the Kiwis. Good shift of the ball out to the left, and just like that, New Zealand are out to a 10-0 lead.
It was a lovely shift of the ball, Glenn, to the left. Jason Nightingale, the veteran, 3 World Cups for him. Johnson fires it along. Tamari sees the numbers and counts, and then his catch and pass brings it round closer to the post.
Nightingale's try has the Kiwis out to 10-0.
First contact really, really high. They need to actually whack some legs here. Drop the players.
Oh, there's an offload, and it's play on, and Martin. He's on his lonesome here to Mighty Martin. Tackled effectively by Alex Walker.
Make the turn. Hold. Go 3.
Taylor. Here's Blair. Wairia Hargreaves. This is great passing. Look at the gap there for Tapane. He's got some speed. Joseph Tapane strolls in. And the Kiwis slicing and dicing Scotland at the moment. It's 14-0.
Oh, wow, there's a lovely shift for the second try on the left, and this time they go through the middle with Tamari Martin, and they shift it to the right. First try for Joseph Tapane in a black and white jumper. This was the run from Hiku. Tamari tried to set the fullback up, Walker, with a bit of footwork, but he just slipped and fell. And then watch the shift. Watch the involvement of Sean Johnson here, just deciding where to play, how to play. Was he over the top? No, he wasn't. Picked the right man at the right time, and his name was Tapane.
14 points to 0.
Let's see if he takes a little bit more time and less pace through the ball here.
We've only had 22 minutes as Taylor gives it out to Martin. Here's Tuivasa Sheck. Could be a double for Nightingale. It is a double. Jason Nightingale. He's having a game and a half as he gets the Kiwis' 4th try.
Again, the shift of the football catching the Scottish out. They bust up through the middle. Rusty Packer charges it towards the post, and then they shift it to the left. Nightingale, the double. To Mighty Martin, keeps an eye on Tuivasa Sheck, and a lovely pass. Somewhat basketball pass. Good pick up from Nightingale, down low. 2 to go.
18 points to 0. There goes Johnson's conversion attempt. That one's going to slide across the front. So Johnson an off day with the boots so far. The score remains 18 points to 0. Levi to Martin. Asafa Solomona. Oh, the big man creates for one of the smallest men on the field, but one of the nippiest too, to Mighty Martin. In for the Kiwis' 5th try, and Martin gets his first try in a Kiwis jersey. 22-0 to the Kiwis.
He's just too big, isn't he? That's off for Solomona. He's just playing at will. Get around them, guys, if you want a bit of action. Look at him go to the line. Here, one-on-one, pushes aside, and then, hey, 1-2 on the inside to Mighty Martin. What a season he's had. He shifted mid-season from Penrith to the Cows.
Well, Johnson lining up the conversion here, and this one's from right in front. I'll be pleased with that. Johnson goals for the second time in this game, and New Zealand lead 24 points to 0. Levi to Johnson. This is tailor-made for another Kiwis try. Tough guy to Hiku, and Hiku is in. A simple shift out the right has another try to New Zealand.
This is good work. They know if they play through the middle that the numbers on the outside will be short. Peter Hiku, he deserves a try. Leading the run meters. 9-test match, his first try for New Zealand, according to mine, and the shift was perfect. The catch and pass from Brad Takairangi was pretty much selfless, really. Clinical.
28 points to 0. A difficult kick right into the sun, and the breeze will affect this one as well. He does start it wide out. No, it's across the face, so 28 points to 0. And it's been a dominant first half by the Kiwis. Down the short side again through Bromwich. Wrapping around that time from Tui Vasashik. Another missed tackle, another one, and another one. Here goes Paka! Paka! Is he going to be allowed to score that try? That'll be an interesting one for the video ref early in the second half.
Big Rusty thought he had one in the first half. He got so close.
Just confirm that Russell Packer breaks that first tackle, please, mate.
Will do.
Here's Packer
So nice
now.
and slow here. Clears that tackle.
He's going to get a green,
And
Rusty.
he's on the way up when the second defender comes in. And we have a grounding. Got a decision, going to the board.
Thanks, Sheds. Time on.
It is 32 points to 0. There is the conversion. Adam Whenua-Blake and now Tamati Martin. Martin hit down. That's a good play from Tamati Martin. And he scores his second try of the game as the Kiwis extend their lead.
Lovely work here. Good old-fashioned show and go. Tamati Martin. Good turn of speed. Good numbers on the outside. Eyes all looking. He's a good dummy as well. He's class.
Lovely stuff from Martin as New Zealand ease out to 38 to 0.
You think this man here kicking the goal, and Sean Johnson would be chief and commander?
This tackle's coming up towards 50 now as Martin gallops through. Fade is going to run himself in for a try here. It's cash in time for New Zealand.
Well, this man deserves a try here. Dean Fade. Many injuries. In fact, wasn't used in the first half of the season with Penrith. Recovering from an injury. He's had a wow of a game in the first half. Tamati Martin finds him floating up through the inside. Showed good pace. Third test try for Dean Fade. Second World Cup.
Looking to get this percentage up above 50% if he can nail this one, which he should. The commentators curse that time. Here goes Levi. Look at the space down the short side. Tuivasa shot. Hiku with a run into the line. And Peter Hiku's in for his second try. Too much space on the short side left by Scotland and New Zealand. Head towards 50 points. In fact, they've nailed it. 50 to 0. Should slide him across the face here. Oh, yeah.
Danny Brough has sacked himself from kicking off. Actually gave that duty to Danny Addy. Whenua-Blake with the offload.
And Tuivasa Shek. Johnson's inside him. This could be the record. Sean Johnson, with that try, becomes the leading point scorer in Kiwis history. Tough day for Scotland, but it's a great day for Sean Johnson. 56 points to 0.
A real refreshing style of football, which encourages the footballers all to stay around the ball player, the player going at the line. Lovely work from Tuivasa Shek. How many try assists has this man had today? On this occasion, the recipient is Sean Johnson. Streaks away.
Well, Johnson nails the conversion. Taylor on the last play. Good hands from Johnson. There's the kick too for another New Zealander, Hiku. They might check this one, but this could be a hat-trick for Peter Hiku.
Okay, Chids, we've got tackle 6, mate.
Tackle 6.
I'm going to start with a try.
Try.
Let's confirm that grounding was by a Kiwis player, please, mate.
Nice and slow here. Yeah. Okay, we've got a decision there. We're going to the board.
So it's going to be a try to Peter Hiku. Wonderful return to the Kiwis jumper for him. His 3rd try in his first test in 2 years, and New Zealand score another. It is 62 points to 0.
A leading point scorer in the history of New Zealand Rugby League. And look at that.
Eddie from dummy half again. Thomas. Thomas is going to get through and score. Well, he shrugged off that tackler, and it all of a sudden opened up. And Oscar Thomas said, thanks very much, I'll have 4 points.
Yeah, the Bradford Bulls half gets rid of Danny Levi with a little bit of footwork. Tiring defence. Have a look at this. This is Eddie. Shifts the ball, and away he goes. Arm grabbing. Nice try. His 4th. 7th test.
Thomas again. Nice footwork. Here's a conversion attempt, and it has gone over. Levi plays the ball. Johnson. Blair passes to Martin, and Martin is in again. Just a simple handoff, and it is to Mighty Martin, who's in for his 3rd try. Well, the biggest World Cup winning margin for New Zealand is 74 points. Still a bit to go to get that one. As they extend their lead, Darryl.
Scored a lovely try on the right-hand side for his 2nd try to Mighty Martin, and look at the lovely fend he produces this time on Oscar Thomas. Gifted both sides of the football field to Mighty Martin. 3 tries. Wow, 2nd game.
Johnson attempts to get New Zealand to 70 here. It's his first miss there of the 2nd half. Fantastic play. The ball has Levi running forward. Away goes Elijah Taylor. Taylor scores yet another.
Taylor scores it, but put it down to the run from Marty to Powell. He just doesn't stop, does he? Just 15 tackles, his 13th hit up of the game, straight down Main Street. And Danny Levi jumps out. The show, the go again, some tiring defence. And this man who started the game at hooker. As Sean Johnson pilots this one between the posts.
74-6 is the score here. And that will be full time here at Christchurch. We're not going to get a restart. So New Zealand, after a testing first 5 minutes in the game, after the first try scored by Kenny Bromwich, have just run away with this game here in this Pool B clash. Final score, 74-6.